Next, we move on to specification number 9, which asks us to describe the events that occur at a synapse. First, an arriving nerve impulse stimulates the release of neurotransmitter molecules from synaptic vesicles into the synaptic gap. Next, these neurotransmitter molecules diffuse across the gap and attach to receptor proteins on the membrane of the next neuron. As a result, a new electrical impulse is generated in the postsynaptic neuron. This topic again focuses on synapses, where we explain the sequence of events that allow electrical signals to be transmitted from one neuron to another in an organized and step-by-step manner. So, here is the process of synaptic transmission explained step by step. First, impulse arrival occurs when an electrical impulse reaches the end of the presynaptic neuron. This signals that the message is ready to be passed to the next neuron. Second, neurotransmitter release takes place. Synaptic vesicles present in the presynaptic neuron fuse with the presynaptic membrane and release neurotransmitters into the synaptic cleft. Third, diffusion across the gap happens when the neurotransmitters move across the synaptic cleft from the presynaptic neuron to the postsynaptic neuron. Fourth, receptor binding occurs when neurotransmitters attach to receptor molecules located on the postsynaptic membrane. This interaction activates the postsynaptic neuron. Fifth, impulse generation takes place as the binding of neurotransmitters stimulates the formation of a new electrical impulse in the postsynaptic neuron, allowing the signal to continue. Finally, neurotransmitter removal occurs. The neurotransmitters are either broken down by enzymes or taken back into the presynaptic neuron to be reused. This prevents continuous stimulation and prepares the synapse for the next impulse. Therefore, the structure of a synapse supports the transmission of nerve impulses. When an electrical impulse reaches the presynaptic neuron, calcium channels open, causing synaptic vesicles to release neurotransmitters into the synaptic cleft. These neurotransmitters diffuse across the gap and bind to receptors on the postsynaptic neuron, opening channels and generating a new impulse. Overall, synaptic transmission converts an electrical signal into a chemical signal and then back into an electrical signal, allowing communication within the nervous system.